Hello guys, KaiZerZan here, back with another video. In today's video, I just want to start off first by thanking everyone that subbed to the channel. We made it to 200 subscribers, and without you guys it would never have been possible. I never dreamed of getting even 100 or 200 subscribers on the channel here, so a huge thank you to all of you folks watching. I really appreciate all of you, and yeah, I hope to bring you guys some more content. Alright guys, yeah, so for this match I'm in the USS Georgia. I'm in a division with a mines and a black. And we're up against a Shenyang, a Friesland, a Kagero, a Sumner, and then a Kutuzov, Mines, Vlad, Roma, and a Bismarck, I believe. Alright, so yeah, we got the spawn here just south of Alpha on the map Greece. Alright, so yeah, let's quickly take a look at the commander that we're using here. It's of course accuracy captain for the US Navy, William Sims, inspired by Andrew Cunningham and Azalin Scharnhorst to make these 457mm guns as accurate as possible. Alright, yeah, so here we are flanking towards Alpha. We see the Iowas over there. Beg your pardon, it wasn't a Bismarck, it was an Iowa. Roma and Iowa, yeah. So luckily we know the Iowas over there. But we have been spotted here, which is pretty interesting. And now we just expect the first salvos to come at us. And luckily we have a friendly destroyer from the middle spawn that's also coming this way to come and help us, which is really nice. Ooh, there we see our first target, Roma, broadside. And we take aim at him there. And yeah, he starts speeding up as soon as I fire my guns. I'm not sure where those shells will land. Let's see. Ah, we managed to hit a double citadel there. Perfection. And yeah, that just shows you how accurate the Georgia is. If you guys saw that shell grouping and dispersion there, that was pretty decent. If you can aim properly and lead the target enough, and sometimes when they turn in, that's what you're looking for. And then yeah, there's a lot of good accuracy to be found here. The precision engineering of the Georgia's guns here. Can't wait until we get the higher one day, which is I believe there's Georgia with one extra turret at the back, so it'll have 8 457s. Hopefully that'll be our legendary tier, another legendary tier American battleship for us here on Legends, and hopefully that'll be coming soon. Let's hope so. Alright, so we see the Friesland there. My division mate in the USS Black just popped his smoke there in the cap, and now we're starting to work on the Friesland there. Also, the Kagero just popped up, so we know there's at least 2 of the 4 destroyers over here. And yes, we landed the torpedo there. I didn't personally land a torpedo, but I believe it was my destroyer that torped them. And that was perfection, and now we just clean up the Kagero there. Very nice, and my division mate in the USS Black manages to finish off the Friesland. Perfection. That was a very nice clearance of this flank. We got both destroyers out of here, so we're already up to 2 ships so far in the match, and we're about to win this whole flank, and then we'll be able to get crossfires on the enemy team and get their broadsides. With these big guns, we'll be able to smash and do a lot of damage to the enemy battleships that are broadside to us. Okay, so we do see torpedoes there from the Kagero, we presume. Right before he died, he launched a set of torpedoes at us, but luckily they missed. And now we can assume there's a destroyer in Bravo that we need to worry about. So here I'm just checking the health of all of my division mates, and we see a Kutuzov out there. So since I saw the Kutuzov out there, I decided not to go to the northern side of this island. I would rather want to stick to the southern part here of this island to protect myself from the Kutuzov so I don't get spotted. A pretty decent hit there on the Roma, 7k. So yeah, I just want to make sure that I don't get spotted by the Kutuzov and farm to pieces with HE spam at long range. Because sometimes, you know, when you aim at long range and you want to try and hit those shifty little HE spammers, it's a real problem. Because at that range they can see your shells for a long time, and they can turn out, they have enough time to turn out and everything. So yeah, that's something we want to avoid here. I believe I just aimed too high there, but the island was blocking at my shells anyway. I should have looked at the indicator there. And now I spotted presumably by the destroyer that's in Bravo. We see a smoke screen up ahead, so that might give us an indication of where the destroyer might be. It could only be one of two destroyers, the Sumner, I believe, or what's the other destroyer? I can't even remember now. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Alright, there's a Sumner. Yeah, it is a Sumner. So we don't have to be afraid that it's Japanese torpedoes coming our way. It is the American torpedo, so we still have to respect the destroyer. And here we see a broadside Vladivostok. Now I'd like you guys to look at the dispersion we're going to get here. Look at that shell grouping. Those front two guns stuck to each other like glue. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And double citadel, and there goes the Vladivostok for our second kill of the match. Very, very nice. Alright, so we presume that the Roma popped his rolling smoke there. And the destroyer went to go get inside the rolling smoke there, as we see the Roma just fired at us and took out one of our turrets. Now, I made a mistake here. I should not have repaired my turret, the one that got knocked, because I might be eating torpedoes here from the destroyer, so then I'll be on a permaflood, which is very bad. So just always keep that in mind. When you lose a turret in heat of battle, don't instinctively repair it. You might regret it later, especially if you get caught on a double or triple fire or you're on flooding. That will be a very bad situation to be in. Now we are being focus fired here, as we are the middle ship here. Here I'm trying to see which way the Kutuzov is going. And there's a Sumner. I believe he's trying to launch torpedoes at us. Not quite sure. Luckily my destroyers managed to finish him off. Alright, so yeah, Kutuzov went forward. We didn't really hit him there. There goes the Roma, thanks to our Tashkent's torpedoes. Fantastic. But yeah, see, if I didn't repair that turret, I could have put out this double fire. Or at least waited until it was a triple and then put it out. But now I don't have a choice. I gotta let it burn, you know? So always keep that in mind when you're at that point in a battle. You don't want to instantly just repair one turret. Unless it's life and death situations where you know you're going to die within the next salvo. So I knew I wasn't going to die, so that was a reckless decision to repair that turret. But luckily we didn't get set on a triple fire, only a double. So we did lose a turret there, but now we're going to have to wait for that turret to be repaired anyways. Boom! There goes the Kutuzov for a very, very nice dev strike. He thought he could just sail broadside to us forever and he won't get punished. He'll only get overpenned. Yeah, that's what happens when you underestimate the battleship you're up against. We got very nice shell grouping and dispersion out of that one as well. So yeah, we managed to send that Kutuzov packing and back to port. Very, very nice. Alright, so we're up a lot of ships. We've got almost a 500 point lead, more a little less than that. But you know, it's looking good for our team so far. And here I beached on 3 kills. This could potentially be a Kraken. There's 3 ships left, so I got to kill 2 of them if I want the Kraken. Alright, so we see our destroyer there on the left of picture is getting focus fired now by the Tashkent, we presume. So my division mate is heading out there to go and support him, as I want to take aim at this Iowa and see if I can't knock out one of his guns at this range. It's very unlikely at this range that I'll be able to do it, but you can just hope and try and see how far you can get. Whoa, my division mate nearly ate a full mouth of torpedoes there. Wow, that was really close. As the Iowa shoots at us and we sustain minimal damage. Nice. So we drop spot, and now we can see the Iowa is reversing, so we take aim at the Iowa. Which Iowa's got 406mm guns, so he can't overmatch any part of any plating on my ship. And I can't do this. I can't overmatch any part of his ship either, because you see the Georgia has got 18-inch guns, so it's 457mm guns. But the threshold to overmatch 32mm of bow plating on a ship like the Iowa, for example, you would require 460 and above millimeters to I believe it's 460, like what the size of the Amato's guns is, and the Musashi's guns to overmatch 32mm of plating. So I won't be able to do that, but I'll be able to overmatch 30mm of plating found on the Edinburgh and the World of Warships Legends. So yeah, my division mates are regrouping, and he's fighting in mines while being in the mines, so this should be an interesting fight to watch unfold. There goes torpedoes. which missed, and then I believe a second set he's going to torpedo him, and then he gets torpedoed himself. Alright, so that at least was a decent trade on HP base. If you look at the HP that both of them had before they started with the engagement, at least there's a fair trade in HP for the teams, and it wouldn't really matter in this point at in the match because we are up by a lot of points, nearly 500 now, and we're starting to cap the third base delta. Luckily, our one destroyer is heading that way, so that's very nice. Alright, so this Iowa is presenting an interesting angle. We see he's still reversing, presumably just trying to eat as few as possible torpedoes here. So let's see if he moves forward or stays where he is now. Because I believe we'll be able to take aim at him there. I believe he'll eat a torpedo there. Looks like it. Yeah, there he goes. Eats a torpedo. And now we can take a little chunk off from there. Just 3k with one penetration there, unfortunately. We were hoping for a little bit more into a superstructure there or the upper belt, but he was fairly respectably angled, so we shouldn't be expecting too much from that salvo. At this point we could have switched to high explosive, but I prefer shooting AP out of the Georgia. I just feel like the AP on this ship is really good, and you don't want to miss an opportunity of peppering a battleship with that's broadside with a full salvo of AP shells. Alright, so there goes the Iowa, and that brings us to the end of this match. It was a rather quick match here in the Georgia on the map Greece, but luckily we managed to steamroll the enemy team, and that ended in a victory for our team. Very nice. Alright, let's see. We managed to finish off on 150,000 damage, 3 kills, a bunch of citadels, base XP of 2,575, and a 1-2-3 position for our division. And our friendly Yugumo also had a really good game there for 2,000 and something base XP. Alright, 5 citadels and 3 kills. Yeah, very nice. And a dev strike and a high caliber for the match in the USS Georgia. Once again, guys, I just want to say thank you to all of you subscribers and all of you viewers that support the channel. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos and, you know, putting down some comments on the videos. Really appreciate it, and yeah, hope to bring you guys some more good content in the future. Alright guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.